Welcome back, Cheap Pete's Garage. Today we're going to do a will it run cold start on the old 1957 International. She's an S120 4x4, and it's got stuff sitting on it. Kind of just turned into good flat surface so you can put stuff, you know. This thing hasn't been started in, I want to say, 3 to 4 years. At least good solid 3 anyway. We got this thing probably 5 years ago, and it was locked up. We got the engine unlocked, did some work to it, as far as did brakes on it, and well, we switched it over to 12 volt too. But put a new carburetor on it. Had it running off the tank, but the tank had a lot of crappy goo and stuff in it, so that needs to be flushed out. But either way, we just kind of fizzled out and started fiddling with other things, and he ain't had time to mess with it again. So I guess we're gonna see if it'll happen to fire off today. There's the old seat, is pretty rough shape, got a blanket on it. Go some new pieces and parts for it there. Bulbs and what have you. This thing only had like 52,000 miles on the thing. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But back 3 or 4 years ago, it did run and it did drive. So I guess we'll just fill the bowl up and crank it over and we'll see what happens. I just put a battery in it before we turned on the old video, so we'll see what happens there. Oh, we did put new back glass in it too with a new rubber, since that was busted out when we got it. Had a little rust around the back window there that took it patched up, but it's kind of starting to bleed through again. Of course, that's already been, like I say, I bet it's been 5 years since it did that. That put the back window in before we even got the thing running, so. Oh, I guess he did take and put some sheet metal on the floor in here too. I forgot about that. So anyway, quit yakking and we'll start taking and see if she'll run. Now, this engine, I believe, is a silver diamond. And I want to say it's a 240. But don't quote me on that because I can't remember 100%. Cleaner off here. Yeah, brand new Chinesium carburetor on there as of like 5 years ago. Gas down the throttle there. Yeah, we'll go inside and hit the key. I kind of forgot that this stupid throttle linkage that runs through the engine, which is a dumbass design, was kind of frozen up. So it don't want to work. That's wonderful. For joy, for joy, for joy. Yep, we got any juice? can't reach all the way in there, hold it and do it, so I guess we'll short the starter and see what happens. Nope. No sparkles. Two winters ago, this thing sat underneath a snowdrift that completely covered the whole thing. So I guess I can't imagine that, things wouldn't have corroded or what have you. These points were new too. Of course, that don't mean that they don't take and get all corroded up. Give her the old flicker there. Well, she sparks a little bit. Scrape these little screwdriver in between them a little bit. Well, it sounds like she's got some sparks, so we'll see what happens now. The cars nowadays, or that even been made in the last 20 years, you sure won't take and do that with them. Just simple, we'll throw a battery in them and do a little breaker, do a little cleanup on the old breaker points, throw a little gas in it and have it fire up and work. Well, let's see what she does now. Looks like a whole lot of fucking nothing's what it does now. Maybe it needs a little more gas down there now. Maybe it ain't got no spark yet. I don't know. It's the right thing, just put some gas in it and see what it does. Apparently, she ain't got no sparkles yet. Let's pull this off and see what happens. Again. Guess I should have went and found my loser switch so I could take and hook that up. But I got pliers. It almost works the same. Ain't no juice there yet. We'll crank it over and see if I got spark. Can I manage that from here? Oh, maybe. No, no spark. I'm gonna go grab a file. All right, found a file. Here's something you guys don't see very often anymore. An ignition tune-up kit, toolkit, I should say. File, little wrenches, a little screwdriver, a little pliers, a little punch, gapper. Yeah, these things are kind of rare anymore if I don't knock the camera over. Clean those up a little bit and see what happens. All these ignition switches on the driver's side of the column. Excuse me. That still ain't happy. Yes, these were put new in like, several years ago. They ain't got any hardly run time on them. But they get a glaze of crusty white corrosion on them, and well, they don't seem to like that. Boy, she just... I don't know, these points are just a piece of shit too, or what? Sometimes these things never recover either. Sometimes you just gotta put new ones in them. I ain't got a hood covering this thing up, so it's hard to see. I don't know if that's going to give any juice or not. The coil might not be much good either. Yeah. that real faint spark. Putting a gas down its throat, that should do something, I thought. Where's sitting the gas bottle at? Hey, it's right here in front where I left it. There, lots of gas. That makes it all better. So it's got weak spark, it still won't run. Yeah, she's not happy. Our spark is not good. Unless I ain't getting, there's too much resistance going through here in this resistor. I wonder what happens if I find me a jumper wire. We'll see what happens. Alright, go find a jumper wire. Alright, so when you can't just find a wire, you just get set jumper cables. That works. Well, don't quit kicking that tripod, I'll tell you. And then we just put the old juice to the positive side of the coil, which should be right over here. Ooh. That was kind of warm. I don't know, warm, but it's got a resistor on it too. I should be able to hook it right here too, I would think. And that should give me juice, theoretically. Oh. Now let's see what happens. Well, it's got some spark there. Hey, now we might have something going. That's a little hard to operate the throttle too. Because it's all frozen up. So I guess when we crank it over, just pull the front gas in it. Come on. There we go. Let's just fill the bowl up and see what happens. Apparently that resistor is too much resistance or something. I wish that frickin' throttle would work. But it's gonna need some lube put in there and work back and forth and fiddled around with. Now she kind of runs. I think the old battery's getting about dead. Come on. Yeah, she's gonna need a battery change. Alright, freshish battery in there. Well, she does run anyway. Find my gas bottle here. Again. Boy, I have a tough time. Can't even see the thing. Let me go over here. Board. See how much of it I can get down inside the engine. Hey, she's full. You know how I know it's full? It's running all over out of the carburetor. Yeah, she's a little flooded, and it don't help that this stupid throttle does not want to take a move. Oh. Damn, there's gonna take the thing off the carburetor. throttle by bending on it, but that's about it. Yeah, it's definitely going to take some time and get that loosened up so it'll work. That stupid design they had, they run the shaft through the engine so you can take and hook it up to the carburetor. So anytime that cast iron metal gets rusty, it seizes up and don't work. Come on. Come on. Just stay running. That way I can come over there. Come on. I guess I can do this. Use my pliers and we'll sort across it and pull on it at the same time. What a concept. I think it's actually a good runner when it's running. We'll try one more time. I'll see if I can get the tripod back by the exhaust. It dumps underneath. It just got a straight pipe on it. Sounds kind of neat. Guys, back here. Let's see, the exhaust comes out about right.